Poetry Analysis 56. Lines written in early spring by William Wordsworth. Summary of the poem. The present poem is a kind of protest against what man has done to man. The speaker is experiencing joy and sorrow at the same time. He is reclining in a beautiful grove which is surrounded by beautiful nature. Though speaker enjoys the beautiful scene, he feels sad to think about the deeds of mankind. The speaker knows that nature is connected to his soul and nature guides and leads him to think about what man has made of man. While thinking about mankind, he is still enjoying the beautiful scene around him. Towards the concluding lines of the poem, the speaker looks more closely at the happy birds, plants, and other natural creatures. He is skeptical whether those creatures are really full of joy. He concludes that they are really happy. In the final stanza, the speaker says that if nature is truly full of pleasure, then he feels that he has a good reason to lament over the deeds of the man. The poem concludes with the line, "What man has made of man." Text of the poem. I heard 1,000 blended notes, while in a grove I sat reclined, in that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. To her fair works did nature link the human soul that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Through primrose tufts in that green bower, the periwinkle trailed its wreaths, and it is my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. The birds around me hopped and played, their thoughts I cannot measure, but the least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. The budding twigs spread out their fan to catch the breezy air, and I must think, do all I can, that there was pleasure there. If this belief from heaven be sent, if such be nature's holy plan, have I not reason to lament what man has made of man? Form of the poem. This is a very simple poem written in a very clear style. There are 6 stanzas of 4 lines each. The lines follow iambic meter. The rhyme scheme is A, B, A, B. The poet has refrained from using the lofty style which was generally used by most of the romantics of the time in their poetry. Critical analysis. The poem very clearly shows the speaker's connection with nature. The poet presents the speaker in the middle of nature. He is all alone, surrounded by plants and other creatures. The poet personifies nature to show that nature has the ability to take decisions, and it can link to the speaker's soul. He describes that nature feels pleasure too. The poet has presented nature as the doer of right things and man the doer of evil deeds. Though the human deeds have not been mentioned, the hints are enough to suggest that man has failed by rejecting nature. The speaker is happy and sad at the same time. He feels that he must think about the mistakes which mankind has committed. The line, "What man has made of man," has been used as a poetic refrain. It has been deliberately repeated to strengthen the belief that nature has done nothing wrong, but it is man who has done the mistakes. In conclusion, it can be said that man has wasted away the pleasures which are given by nature, which could be enjoyed. The lament of the speaker is quite evident in the tone of the voice. Thank you.